Really
Great day for a program, huh?
Yeah.
Bottom of my heart, I'm so happy to be helping involved in this.
Biggest problem with the last part of this phase is we need a couple of days or maybe 3 without a huge snowstorm because we're going up in some real high country. We'd like to find a legal caribou. This is probably the only good caribou country we're going to be in the rest of this trip.
Trying to find little shops that have anything made from wildlife parks.
Hunting season has begun. And these men will put it all on the line for the hunts of a lifetime. This is True Magnum TV.
It's a different caribou.
Different bull.
3x3 there. 2, 3.
Is that him? That's him. Oh, let's take him. What's the range? This could get interesting.
115. He's coming right towards us.
Underneath us, he's gonna be right here.
He's chasing those cows right at us. The 105.
Okay, I got him. Wow.
That was a good hit, James.
I can't believe they just come running right towards us. Is that great or what? Sometimes it works out. This is just a moment to take in, huh?
Oh. Wow. He's got more tines than I thought.
No, he's a beaut.
Look at that side.
Yeah, no, he's good.
1, 2. That one won't count, will it? Because it's chipped off.
3, 4, 5, 6.
7.
Probably.
And he had 8 before he chipped that top off. And over here he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Look at that. He's got a blade, shovel, extra little dinker there.
Some big bears.
Decent beds for this country.
Oh yeah.
Heavy. Look at this is the beauty though of the mountain caribou. You know, usually you'll get a caribou that's like this and out 400 inches. He's like, eh. These guys are beefy like an elk. Oh man, I had no clue that these guys would be such a hard trophy up in this country.
Yeah.
Man, this is a bull. You know, he's as beautiful as he is as a mountain caribou. This is not a bull you score by tape. You score it by the adventure.
Absolutely.
Score that son of a gun by the 300 kilometers of horseback riding and days and days and days of looking at non-legal bulls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's where the true trophy is. It's when you look at him, the memories that come back.
Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
Beau's business partner has arrived in Myanmar along with a biologist who specializes in classification of ungulates worldwide.
Coming in to catch up with Renault. See our long lost buddies. Yeah. Hey, Beau, how are you? Good. How are you?
Safe trip?
Yeah, good. You guys travel good?
Yes.
Huh? How are you?
Mark?
Mark, glad to meet
Beau?
you. Thanks.
David? Okay, so what is that?
Yeah, there's a few things that can explore.
This one's 32 inches.
Wow. Probably this one is from the south, from the Tenasserim, you know, Karen. Just where Rangoon is here, we are going to go to look in Putao, in extreme north with Tibet. And
Likely, no other conservation hunter on the planet today has Renault's experience in this part of the world. The mission's success or failure will depend on that experience.
so it's why it's very complicated to know which one exactly we will see.
Everywhere has 2 or 3 subspecies come together. Almost every animal has 2 or 3 subspecies
Yes, yeah.
in this area, so it makes it more interesting, more difficult, but more interesting.
In this remote area, the subspecies have not yet even been classified.
Okay, we try to go to the zoo just to have a look and if we can see the guy.
So we saw the veterinary by chance, but no English.
The veterinary too?
Yeah, his wife, I think he had an email with, and I never met
Yeah.
her, but we saw him yesterday.
But I can try to speak with her. Okay.
I think a plan, something that would probably help with them a little bit, since it is the National Museum, and it's horrible. You will see that
Nothing.
well, it's disrepair. The animals are not preserved
Very
well
old.
and very old, but we could help them
Yes.
say, hey, we could.
We can make the taxidermy, we can help for you.
This is not correct, huh? Different animal.
That deer was incredible. Most beautiful deer in the world. That's Tamin, the
That's here.
bro hunter. There is quite a lot in this country. The place where you have the biggest number of these beautiful held deer.
Elves, right?
Held deer. And this one, look, Chambourg.
Like mule deer to.
Incredible, yes, a big mule deer. Probably a mule deer, I don't know. Look, it's a beautiful trophy. Sur elle, j'ai toute la littérature récente.
Cross with a mule deer and an elk.
Incredible, huh?
With many potentially new huntable subspecies known to the area, Beau and Renaud would rather be out in the field exploring. But the science must come first. True Magnum TV is proudly presented by Cooper Firearms of Montana, Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable, Eberly Stock, Phone Scope, and Global Rescue.
Thus ends phase 1 of the mission.
I'm a little sad.
Yeah, me too.
I'm choking back tears. Kinda.
Kind of, but not really. I'm James.
Hi, Meg.
Meg?
Yeah,
All right, you're the one that's going to take us over to the established camp.
hopefully.
Hopefully.
Might make it.
Uh-oh, is this new trails again?
No,
Okay,
I'm CJ.
CJ?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
If we can find a little wood, we can have some back straps and tenderloins.
Look at this.
Oh, there you go.
That's a start.
What are you gonna cook with that?
Look more.
Yeah, that was a Kiwi trick.
Yeah, what are you doing there? Holding
Just
your...
Making a bell.
just like putting, just do that. Just extends your range, like putting a longer barrel on your
First you
gun.
have to put the robe on.
No, you just blow through it.
No, first you have to put the robe on.
You can do it from if you practice, it gets pretty good. Kiwis are real good at it.
Kiwis are.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's not even Himalayan salt. Ladies.
I know.
Go back.
Why did you come here?
It's not going to be that great without the Himalayan salt, though.
But you know what? It's better than not having any salt, so if they didn't show up.
I'm kidding.
We know how you get, James. Having a prima donna moment here.
That's right.
I said in my contract I only eat Himalayan salt.
Yeah. Well, it's a little bittersweet. We'll be leaving Derek on the trail again, but we'll be catching up with Meg now, and she will be taking us about a 2-day ride into one of Leif's established camps, where we'll be getting ready, have a few days to pre-scout before my very special guest shows up. So I'm definitely looking forward to part 2.
The bonds created in hunting are strong, everybody knows that. You know, Derek and I may never hunt together again, or this could just be the next one of many. He's an adventurer, and we'll both be off doing big things, and we always like to hope that our paths will cross again. You drive conservation, so you should be rewarded. True Magnum's hardcore store has the gear tested by the true professionals in the field. And every purchase earns Magnum bucks, getting you closer to your next adventure. True Magnum, adventure lives here.
In hopes of finding pure subspecies of local wildlife, the men visit Myanmar's National Zoo and Museum.
Huh? That one looks different, huh?
This one is completely different.
Looks more like the hog deer. Why is his base come up so much like that though? I don't think they know exactly what it is in here either. They might probably get them from different parts of their country, turn them loose, and then they might have got one from a different part of the country and turned it loose. You might have hybrid stuff going on in here. I don't think they even know that happened. Like I said, one hog deer is a totally different shape and little body, different body structure. So
It appears that the hog deer kept in the zoo may have been hybridized, something the team hates to see.
looks totally out of Jurassic Park. My camera got turned around. I hate one-armed operation. This is a Zero, probably not the species we can hunt. They're from a different part of the country. The coloring is really black. The ones that are in the area that we can go to are more red colored. You saw that on typically on the forehead. The horns we found had a piece of skin on it, which is just as valuable as the horns themselves.
It is paramount that these subspecies be classified to ensure that the correct, non-endangered species are hunted, as well as to prove the subspecies' existence, which will allow them to be managed and perpetuated as a pure, non-hybridized subspecies.
Yeah, getting to the established camp is great. I'm just looking forward to a shower and a shave, but Riley's got some other plans. No sleep-in day here. Oh my gosh, this place is gorgeous. That works, huh? Great start. 30 minutes in, and we've got stone sheep down low from the snow. That's a great sign. We've got elk, we've got moose, game rich. Game rich. That's what happens when you go from bombing around the countryside to to an established hunting camp with an outfitter and people around. Grizzly.
Yeah, fresh set of grizzly tracks there. Doesn't look that old, just a young bear, but...
No, we probably met him on the trail somewhere. He just was in the woods.
Yeah, probably just veered off in front of us. He's bleeding too.
I see that. I wonder if he's got a kill up here or if he's cut his foot or something. He's
Could be.
not easy making a living in this country, even if you're a Grizz.
No, not at all. Cut it
That's
off
why
the
they're
waist
so.
or rock.
That's why they're so tough and mean.
Yeah.
In this country, especially.
Yep. Well, they're just as likely to turn on you as run away sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Boy, look at this canyon coming up. Look at that. Oh, it's just beautiful.
Look out. Well, carry on.
Yeah. To be in a valley like this and be seeing the majestic species that northern BC has is just, I mean, it's indescribable. You know you're in the wild places. We're seeing moose, we're seeing elk, we're seeing tons of stone sheep. In this part of the world, there's one word you want to hear more than any other word.
Ram. A legal ram in BC is he has to be 8 years old or full curl, come right over the bridge of the nose, break the bridge of the nose. And you can count the 8 years by counting the annuli rings. We like to find them over the nose if you can. It makes it a bit easier, but 8 years old is always something to look for too. If he doesn't meet those requirements, I mean, we have to pass him up and wait for another year at that point. Wait for him to get a bit older. There's a couple of young rams in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a big sow up there, eh?
Yeah, she'll mess you up fast.
Yeah.
She's long, man, she's long. Usually when you see a sow like that, there's not that much distance between the front legs and the back legs.
Yeah.
We're keeping tabs on elk and ram, and she's keeping tabs on us.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to watch too if we get an opportunity at this elk. We might have to try and get those quarters out here tonight.
Yeah, no kidding. We'll have a problem.
It'll be more than an hour or two, and she'll have the scent and be on that elk.
Quarter it out and ride. All right.
One of the pressures of hunting up here is you gotta. We're not the only ones wanting to eat meat.
Grizz, caribou, elk, moose, sheep. From one spot.
Yeah.
Within an hour.
Welcome to Stone Mountain.
No doubt, eh? We got a good hunting party today. I feel good about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we don't get something, we're sure gonna find something to hunt.
I think so.
Hey, Bolt. Hey, Bolt.
The one place we're flying, the air strip is getting rebuilt, and they close it on the weekends for 4 months.